Fellow people of Hong Kong, the Chief Executive 2012 election has just concluded. I'm most grateful to members of the Election Committee for the trust and confidence which by their votes they have reposed in me. At the same time, I'm truly grateful for the support that I received from members of the public throughout my campaign. By their respective generous gestures, I'm accorded the privilege of serving our community for the next 5 years as the Chief Executive of Hong Kong SAR, a privilege which I shall accept with humility and gratitude. I must also thank Mr. Henry Tang and Mr. Albert Ho for their participation, which brought substance to a meaningful context. This election has also allowed me to appreciate my own shortcomings, and in this regard, I would welcome advice and constructive criticisms which would provide guidance to my future work. I also hope that I would have the opportunity of cooperating with Mr. Tang and Mr. Ho in a joint effort to work for the better future of Hong Kong. During the heat of the campaign, inevitably, passions were aroused and strong remarks made. Now that the context is over, it is time to reunite. We must work in unison, be inclusive, embracing diverse views, and we must once again instill positive energy into our community. All trades and businesses, different strata of society and neighborhoods must work together and cooperatively to have our economy, our society, and political development back on track. I fully understand that the work of the Chief Executive will be daunting, but I welcome the challenge. I shall do my utmost, and I shall, as I've said many times, walk the right path and seek change while maintaining stability. And I shall not be deterred by difficulties along the way. The election campaign reaffirmed the core values, which I steadfastly share with the people of Hong Kong: the rule of law, human rights, integrity, anti-corruption, freedom of the press, speech, and assembly are part of the way of life of all Hong Kong people. They are also the essential components of the principles of one country, two systems, Hong Kong people ruling Hong Kong with a high degree of autonomy. To the 7 million people, I solemnly pledge that after I take office, the freedoms and rights that they enjoy today will be maintained under my administration. Together with the political team and the civil servants, I will set a good example and run an honest and clean government. Although the election by the 1,200-member election committee, the community also participated through diverse channels, thereby laying the foundation for universal suffrage in the Chief Executive election in 2017. I will consolidate, reflect on, and review the experiences from this election and pave the way for the enhanced democracy with an open and fair election system and a healthy election culture. At the same time, we must also resolve the many issues and social conflicts that exist within our society in order to maintain the harmony and stability of Hong Kong. On economic and political policies, I will consult widely on measures to tackle the deep-rooted problems of uneven distribution of income, inflation, housing, medical services, education, and political reform. Hong Kong has many competitive advantages. The people of Hong Kong are innovative, hardworking, and adaptable. As long as we seize the opportunities offered by the country, our economy will continue to thrive, and the livelihood of our people will improve. I stress, we do not need major reforms. All we need is for the government to be suitably proactive and introduce change while maintaining stability. Fellow people of Hong Kong, we are not tenants of a small island. We are a family. We may have different backgrounds, but our next generation has a common future. I was born and bred in Hong Kong, a place which nurtured my upbringing and to which I owe my good fortune. I'm glad that I've been given the opportunity to repay what I have received through service to our community. I'm grateful to all who have given me that opportunity. I realize my limitations as an individual, but we can achieve a lot by working together for a common goal. There are many talented people who are committed to Hong Kong. With one heart and one vision, we can turn Hong Kong into a more prosperous, more righteous, and more progressive society. In the future, I will continue to go to the people with my government team to listen to your views, bringing, as I do, with me a stool, a notepad, and a pen. If you're willing to speak, I'm ready to listen. I, CY Leung, aspire to be a CE for the people, working wholeheartedly for Hong Kong. The promise that I make today will be recorded in history as the unwavering commitment of my administration. I stand to be monitored and accountable to all of you. With one heart and one vision, Hong Kong will succeed. Thank you all very much. Thank you.